Hey guys, so the other day I was talking to a client who was talking about, she's always hitting her training sessions, she's always getting them done, but sometimes life throws a curveball in, due to things outside her control, her schedule gets pressed for time. And so she was asking, how can I, still get my training in but not fall short? And I said, you know what, that's a great idea for video. And what I want to do is I want to demonstrate 5 training techniques that you can use to help maximize your time efficiency while not giving up your training intensity and what you want to accomplish. Check it out. So the first thing we're going to do here is a superset. I'm going to demonstrate superset. You can see here I'm doing close grip lat pull downs, and I'm going to move into dumbbell bench press. Now a superset works best when you have opposing body parts, so that way you're not fatiguing one muscle as you move to the next muscle group. You also want to consider a few things. The first is an easy setup. In other words, you want something that you can move in and out of real quick on the exercise so you don't waste a lot of time. The other thing you want to do is pick 2 exercises that are fairly close together. You don't want to have to walk all the way across the gym to get to the next exercise. Finally, something you should know is you can do 2 exercises together like here, or you can do 3 or more exercises together, which is called a giant set. And again, this is a great time-saving tool and intensity builder. So these are called myo reps, and I first learned about these from Alberto Nunez. And what you're doing here is you're doing an activation set, which is around 10 to 12 reps like normal, and then you're going to pause for about 5 seconds, take some good breaths in, and do anywhere from 3 to 4 more repetitions. Each time you do this, I call it a burst, and what this is doing is it's maximizing the reps in a fatigue state, which is going to impact your muscle growth and muscle stimulation in a quick amount of time. You want to give yourself enough rest to do 3 to 5 repetitions. The next exercise intensity technique is drop sets. So on the drop set, what you're going to do is you're going to pick a weight. I like going about 8 to 12 repetitions on your first set. And then you're going to reduce the weight and do additional repetitions. So you're going to continue without any rest. Now when you drop the weight, I like to drop it about 30 to 50%. It just depends on how fatigued you are and how tough that exercise is. So when you drop the weight, again, you want to make it doable so you have an easy way to drop the weight. Here I'm using free weights. It's just a quick drop, or if you have a training partner, it makes it even more intense, and you can even do larger exercises like leg press and drop off 45s, and it can be a real way to increase intensity. Another training technique is pre-exhaust. So let's say we just did tricep pushdowns, which fatigues the tricep. It's an isolation exercise. And then we go into a compound lift like close grip bench press here. So what this allows us to do then is, because our triceps are already fatigued from the previous isolation, we either don't have to do as many sets with the close grip bench press, or we don't have to do as many repetitions or as much weight. So again, it improves training efficiency, and it also helps you target whatever body part you want to specifically target without allowing other muscle groups that might take over to run the show. And the final intensity technique I want to show is slow reps or tempo reps. Now you might ask, well, Ryan, I thought we were speeding things up. Why are we going slow? Well, the reason for this is by slowing down your repetitions, it increases the time under tension of those muscles. And so again, you might not have to do as many sets because you're causing more fatigue. So I like to do about a 3-second concentric, about a 1 to 2 second pause, and then a 4-second eccentric or lowering of the weight. Again, you can really get the fatigue going here. You can feel the lactic acid building up. And this works better for certain exercises than others. So again, this is something that you can do to speed up the fatigue and have to do less sets. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for additional videos on training and nutrition topics, and until next time, keep making every day count.